Hello, everyone. We are back with Agemonia, scenario 14. I'm Greg, the Masked Gaymer. This is my friend Liz, and we are going to do a co-op playthrough of this scenario for you today. It's been quite, we're just going to open this up with saying the world is a dumpster fire, and there's a bunch of crap going on, and this might not be the right domain for it, but you're going to get some of our ire about the crap in this because we all stressed out. That's all. That's all.
It's hard to engulf yourself in immersion into another world when your current world's on fire.
And
we're trying.
And I just want to say to everyone who watches this, be kind to each other.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't care whether it's because you are disabled, whether you are gay, whether you are not white in this country. Just be kind to each other. Thank you. Okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is a place for COVID cautious folks to talk about board games. You don't have to be COVID cautious in order to be here, provided there's no minimization, harassment, or denialism of any kind. With that, you'll see we are wearing a mask today because we like to keep each other safe and we are nice people. Fantastic. Okay, so here we go. So if we remember from last time, we stepped into a teleporter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
we did a thing and we used all the arrows and then we jumped into the
we
teleporter.
used all the arrows. So we are stepping into the teleporter, which means there is no city phase. Matajam can't refresh his arrows.
Yeah.
There's just all of this terrible stuff going on. So the goal here in the Chest of the Gods is to retrieve the omnipotent millstone from the Chest of the Gods. And we're going to start with seeing the story chapter on the other side of the teleporter. Or what's that? No, it's okay. Journey, you step through the gossamer wall of azure light. Everything is blindingly bright, and you hear a sound like the buzz of wisp wasps. Wisp, whatever. Then you see a large hall, its walls adorned with beautiful mosaics and 4 enormous stone heads. This place is full of benevolent Ayun magic and clearly created by the ancients. You believe you are now inside. Hey!
That's destroying a water bottle. Gizmo.
Sorry, one of my dogs got a empty bottle of water and was deciding to eat plastic, so I'm going to have a really fun night. Okay.
Microplastics.
You believe you are now inside the Chest of the Gods. The Council of 8 wants you to discover a mysterious artifact they call the Omnipotent Millstone. But to do so, you must solve a magical puzzle.
Oh no.
Left here by the ancients. And now we will play the scenario.
Look, he's so sad.
He's a bad boy.
He's so sad.
He's a bad boy. All right, so let's break down this map here. This is the Chest of the Gods. Oh, we're going to read something first.
Do it.
As the azure lamps of the Chest of the Gods light by themselves, you see a huge decorated hall full of strange symbols and dreamlike objects. 3 of the corners are occupied by mirrored globes. Bigger than a Quothian. Their surfaces reflect distorted images of the tiled floor and the mosaic walls. Great. Strange statues stand against the back wall, bigger than the Gurian and with bulging metal arms and legs. Such golems are a rare sight in Agemonia, but here there are several. Dust falls to the ground as their heads rotate slightly, and the huge magicanisms jerk into motion. Only one round golem stays lifeless. This is the... Oh, good, we're on a delay today. Excellent. That's what we need.
No, slow down.
Okay, hold up. By now, you understand the way the ancients thought well enough to surmise that you should move the mirrored globes onto the plates with the matching ruins. But what this will trigger, you do not know. So we have revealed card 1, which is the Arcane Golem. We've encountered these monstrosities before, and they're infinite health.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So when we went into that room thing.
We have spawned an arcane golem in these locations. We have placed a Roblu here. We have shuffled the 8 runic plates and faced them face down. We have placed mirror globes on the corners. We have placed 1 mirror globe next to the map and 4 blue teleporters next to the map. We have shuffled the you should be picking your abilities while I do all this.
Would you like me to?
You should be, yeah. We have shuffled the test of the gods and placed them face down. Every space on this board has a capacity of 2, but there's no dice. But every space has a capacity of 2. Our timer is going to be 8.
We can't move hexagonally.
What?
Oh, they are. They're kind of overlapping there.
So I think they just...
No, it's like if you go here, you can literally go to any space.
I don't think that's true, but sure.
Because it's connected.
I mean, I don't know, but sure.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. I think everything is supposed to be orthogonal based on the things that we were about to.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. Okay, then, so we have a timer for 8. After we reach 8, we will reveal and resolve the top of the test of the gods step. Then we will remove 2 cards from the fate deck permanently without looking at them.
Fate deck is...
The timer deck.
Shoot, okay.
And then reset the timer.
Dang.
Okay, a mirror globe takes up 1 space, so you can only stand, you can't have 2 people in a space with a globe. Just one. If you are in the same space as a mirror globe, you may try to move it by testing strength versus 3. If you succeed, you can move the mirror globe with them during 1 maneuver for that turn. Only 1 maneuver, not a second maneuver. A mirror globe cannot be moved by it through a teleporter. You can attempt this check multiple times in the same turn. You can move it and then try to do it back and move it again.
Okay.
If there is an arcane golem in the same space as a globe, and the arcane golem is not held, which is a condition, you cannot move the mirror.
Oh, that's terrible.
So we'll have to hold them in order to do it.
Yeah.
Questions on that?
No.
All right, great. Next, we have our plates. If you're in the same space as a runic plate, you can test your mind versus 4. If you succeed, you can flip the token face up.
Dumb.
And then either something good will happen or something bad will happen, but I'll wait to read the text until we actually get there.
Okay.
If a mirror globe is moved into the same area as a face-up butterfly, mushroom, snake, or spider, then it will get stuck in that space and it can't be moved anymore. That's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Story cards.
So we have to move all 3 of them. So if 1 stone golem sits on a thing, we're in deep trouble.
No, you have to get it held and then move.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
I read all this before. We'll get it.
Yeah.
All right, story cards. Every A space is going to have a different debris of the gods card that I've reshuffled and randomized from that.
Debris.
And then B are the ancient stone heads. And every one of those I've been shuffled into that deck as well. So it's going to be random A's and random B's.
Gotcha.
Okay. Triangles, which aren't on the board yet. Triangles are sparks. They are treated as an item that doesn't weigh anything.
That's okay.
Arcane golems.
Why do I care about that?
I don't know yet. Okay. Arcane golems. Each of the arcane golems has a counter set to 0. When you do damage to it, the counter goes up. If you do 6 damage to an arcane golem during a single round, it becomes held.
Ah, okay.
Reset each golem's damage counter to 0 at the end of each round. So
they'll be held for a round and then they're unheld.
The arcane golems have their own special movement, right? The first thing that an arcane golem is going to do is say, am I in the same space as a mirror globe that can be moved? If the answer is yes, they will move that mirror globe with them towards a corner.
Oh, so their goal is to grab those things and run.
If they are not in a space with one, They will move towards the nearest movable mirror globe that is not in a corner.
Yeah.
And if none of those conditions are true, they will use normal enemy movements. After they do their movement, even if they're moving globes around, they will attack if possible. They will either do a 5 damage speed attack, a 5 damage fisty attack, or at a range of 2, a 5 mind remove your stamina attack.
Oh, that's bad. We need
Well, that's the same as damage.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Finally, the rogue blue, that's this thing, is not an enemy or an ally and does not take its turn unless a story card tells you otherwise. Now, this is the fun part for anybody who is playing this campaign but like sneaking ahead and peering ahead at home. This is very, very important. This booklet does not mention what a rogue blue card is. There is a RADA that tells you to take story card 6 and put it into play face down as the rogue blue. However, there is no story card 6 in this scenario. It does not exist. What they are referencing is ally card number 6 in the regular box. This took up 20 minutes of my day today. Don't let it happen to you.
That's good to know. That's actually...
I was asking in Discords and I wasn't getting answers, and then I finally found it online. It was wild. Okay, dost thou have questions?
Fun fact. Greg wasted 20 minutes of his life to make this game better, and I appreciate it, Greg.
Oh, thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
That's so kind of you.
What is this icon here?
Huh?
What is this icon here?
Area of effect.
So all of one people.
Everything within one space of view is what that means. So it's like you're here, and it goes... You've brought that before and never
No, I've
used it.
never, because it uses so much stamina.
But remember...
These guys have 1,000,000 health. So
No, there's not 1,000,000 health. We want to be able to easily do 6 damage to one of them, is the thing that we're aiming to be able to do. Right?
Yeah.
To held them. And when they're held, does their auto damage still do stuff when they're held? I don't know.
That's a good question, but
Yeah, it might say it on the held card.
you want to do?
Yeah, I was asking.
You have a strange way of asking questions. That you better.
He had
No movement. Discard token.
It's just no. It's the bottom.
Yeah. So discard token.
So I'm assuming that means the damage they would do to you still does get done.
I mean, it pertains to being health.
And they do 2 damage. Oh, they also have armor too.
And then at the last scenario, you specifically said, if you are hurt or whatever, you gain all that back. So we're not hurt.
No, we got healed. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
The portal was.
So we need to keep in mind that we still take damage from them if we leave their space, even if they're held.
Yeah.
Is part of the problem. They're also immune to poison. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I have set up Matajam's stuff. Now I'm going to set up Drenosh 8 songs. This is his stuff. That's some garbage. We don't care about it. We don't care about any of Drenosh's other abilities, so we'll just put a fire trap in there. Sure.
Hey, I have an orb of Agar,
Okay.
which makes us for this quest immune. I think that's
That's just a character, yeah.
that's health.
That character is immune to health.
But we need to hold them. It's the other way. Okay.
Yeah, you're.
Nope, it doesn't matter. Just kidding.
So what?
My brain said this is important. And,
So
and the answer is no, it's not.
So what is the answer? Okay. So, with that said, we each get to start in 2 spaces, so I just put Matajam with Jonai and Vania with Drenosh. Are we okay with that? Do we want to change that?
No, it's fine.
All right. So, we're ready to get this party started, as they said.
So I'm assuming the goal is to run to all the orbs and move them as.
But we have to flip these things. So we have to know where we need to move the orbs.
job should be to go run for the orb, though.
Well, sure.
Trying to
But
mitigate
I am
this.
just going to tell you that both Matajam and Drenosh are planning to set traps this first turn.
You could do that. Good job, you guys. And
Actually, Drenosh setting a trap might not be as wise. Drenosh is gonna do extra maneuver.
do you have something that could use that? Because I don't.
I do.
Can I give that to you?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, I think Drenosh is going to focus and try to flip one of the tiles because it's harder for us to flip the tiles.
Do you need something to jump or evade? Because I jumped already.
Oh, I'll give that to Matajam, who needs to be at range anyway.
Okay, that's nice. So like the
Thanks for giving us stuff. How
And I
kind.
need that
Do
too.
you have anything that you want to make something move slower?
No.
Bad guys, I mean.
I have a scroll of telekinesis to move faster as Joe 9.
Okay.
She generally runs pretty slow.
That's the only thing I'm offering you.
Okay. Good idea.
There is I do have something that lets us move an enemy to that's a construct, but only if they're not elite.
Look, time's a construct, so it's fun. I was legit told that in like a real conversation,
Or maybe,
and I didn't know how to respond. I'm like, what do you mean time's a construct?
That
There's
doesn't make sense. Maybe
hilarious.
we can use this thing.
That's so I'm gonna ahead of time pick out stuff that I may want to
Golem cube.
here as well as so that when it starts happening, I don't have to be on the figure.
I'm hoping that I find something that says it's supposed to be. This is supposed to affect elite things and not just non-elite things, because that would be nice.
I'm bringing my shadow form for Vania, which allows her to be invisible. So I'm gonna take one of those. I should probably do that in case I need that. So
Sure, whatever. Did you pick your abilities?
yep, I am.
And then your actions?
Yep. Yep.
Now you have. Okay, great. Ready? Here we go. Dun dun dun. And we're gonna start with blues.
Can I move this, or you want this here?
We can move
Because
it.
normally we put this.
Yeah, we
here.
can move it. I just put it there.
Okay. There you go. So it makes a check.
Okay, so I'm blue.
I'm blue.
All right, so we're gonna start with Drenosh then, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So Drenosh is going to move into we'll move into this space because he's the tankier.
So you went diagonal.
No, I went 1, 2.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm assuming it's worth another.
Are you?
But I won't yell at you if you move diagonally until
Are
something
you
proves otherwise.
spending a thing to move 3?
No, I'm
Okay.
standing on this space. I was here, 1, 2. I'm standing on this space and focusing so that I can roll 3 dice to try to flip the tile.
Gotcha. But flipping the tile is not an action.
Correct. But my maneuver was to move. I focused to get 3 dice instead of 2 dice.
That's better.
Because I need 4 successes.
1, 2, 3.
4. Okay, so we're
Worth it.
flipping this. It is a butterfly. The runic plate communicates with you and tells you it is one of the 4 that you are looking for and that you should move a mirror globe to it to activate it. Great. Now we can move a mirror globe then.
Okay.
Because that's where we need to move it. And once it goes there, it gets locked. So like moving it around when you don't know where to put it,
But at least I have it with me. Is all I'm saying.
that just means the golems are going to come with you.
That's fine.
All right, well, blue.
Blue, Janai. Janai is gonna go and spend 1 to run. And she is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Make a check, which is 2.
And you have to get 4.
And I have to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. What is
It's
it?
a shroom.
Excellent. That is also one we need.
Great. And then her second action, she's gonna spend that and go 1, 2, 3.
Why don't you move to the A space?
2, 3. Hey.
Yeah, I already shuffled them, so you can take the top one.
Hey. Debris of the gods. I'm gonna move this over here because I have short hands. Okay. Strange remnants of ancient items have been piled up here, along with bits of colorful mosaics from the walls and pieces of white rock from the ceiling. Also in the mix is magical fluid, spare parts from the golems, and mysterious rusty black rubber. It requires an action, which I don't have one, to flip. Good job.
So now the bad guys are going to go, and they're doing the bottom one. So they're going to move 2 spaces and do a 5 strength attack.
Oh wait, are we going in order?
Yeah, that's one. Goes straight to you and does a 5 strength attack.
And I try to block. Oh, you ran right to it. I mean, 1 strength,
Yeah.
2,
Okay, so you take 3.
3 damage. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Then number 2 is going to go for Grenache. And I had focus, so I get to roll 3. Nice. And it's doing a 5 strength attack. I'm just seeing what else I have. Yeah. Oh, I only took. Oh my god! I only took 2 damage. And then finally, this goopy one.
1 doesn't.
That is not an arcane golem. That is a rogue. Right. You don't know what it does.
So that's a blue.
So now we go to red.
I'm red. You red?
Yeah.
You go like that.
Which one? Matajam can go first.
Okay. We need how many of these things, tiles? We
What?
got 3 tiles? We need 3 tiles?
4.
Well, we can't.
You are correct.
It's 3.
Yes, we need 4.
What?
There's letters on the map. We'll find another one. Another one will pop up. I'm just trying to decide where Matajam wants to put its trap, is what I'm trying to sort. Next turn, you're probably going to go first and try to move that.
Yeah.
But I can't really get to a thing that's going to help with that.
If this is on that tower and stuck there, can't move it, so it's fine. As long as I'm able to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to try to position it for better luck in the future, is my. With that said, Matajam is going to spend 1 stamina to move here. And this little duper is going to move here. It can go wherever it wants. And then I'm going to lock 3 stamina on here to put a paralysis trap.
Does it trigger when I'm there?
No.
Oh, okay.
So this will, when an enemy enters that area, I can, whatever paralysis, is that the green one? When an enemy enters that space, under the assumption that at some point one of these things is going to work.
When you ran over there, you ran past this. Did you want to make a check for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, all right.
That is a spider. That is the 3rd of the 4 that we need. So now you know we're going to find the 4 bad ones next before the good one.
I mean, why do we have to keep searching? We've already found the 3rd.
We need 4.
But we
need 4. I keep.
Fine.
How many times do I have to say we need 4?
I don't like it.
I'm going to read this again. You successfully complete the scenario if each of the 4 areas containing a face-up butterfly, spider, snake, or mushroom have a mirror globe in them. You fail if you're exhausted or the fate deck is empty.
Okay. All right. Is that all you're doing? You did a lot. You did a good job. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 as the Mia. We're gonna run 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make a check for this, which is brain. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay.
Root for a snake.
It's a star.
That is not a snake. The runic plate repels you, blurring your vision and making you stumble for a moment. Reveal and resolve a trap card in that area.
I don't like that at all. That was my first movement. I'm gonna shuffle, and be When I recover, I get one less because I
You
am
drew an injury.
lacerated.
You drew an injury and not a trap.
That is not a trap. You're right. This is trap.
Those are traps.
Just kidding.
Yo.
And it's a psychic cage. From 2 spaces away from where I am. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have to make a 5 brain or I am dizzy or something?
Yeah, but this is easy.
Okay, well, I'm not very big brain here, so
Yeah, you're gonna be dizzy too.
1, 2,
You're gonna be
3,
dizzy.
4. Yes, I am. What is this? It is green and a circle. Oh no, I'm confused.
And we put one on this guy too. So that's on number 3. Oh.
Am I confused right now?
You're now confused.
So I have a second movement.
No, you don't.
Which means this gets discarded.
Correct.
All right, cool. All right, so I don't have to worry about that next time.
I was like, no, you don't. But that was actually not bad because
it hurt him, not me.
right. Well, it hurt both of us, but it hurt him more.
But now this is gone.
Should get shuffled back in. Okay. Okay. So now we get to decide what we are going to do on our next turn.
No, but end round marker happens.
Oh, I forgot that. The top card of that is removed from play without looking. And then we start the turn.
Oh, that hurts a lot.
It's an upside down 4.
It's 4.
Now it's a 4. I just want to make sure that our timer stays on count.
Oh, okay.
All right. Great. So now stuff happens. We get to decide what we are going to do.
I'm gonna do the same thing. This can only move a max of once with 1 maneuver.
Well, whatever that movement is, so it could be 3 spaces. But just back. No, delivery. Back.
Bum, bum, bum. Perfect. I think I'm gonna just extra maneuver because Vania's gonna go try to check out that corner, which has 2 possibilities of ruins as well as a globe, and Joe Nye is gonna focus on this.
I need to decide what I'm doing. Darn it.
But I'm good to go.
I'm going to extra maneuver with Dranash 8 songs and check out this pile of rubble over here.
Cool.
And Matajam is going to extra maneuver and check out this stone face here.
Cool.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's terrible. They're going to move
hurt.
1 extra space. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, who does not need to move. So it is going to do, what is medium on? It's going to do 5 strength to Jonah. Jonah takes 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That hurt.
Are you allowed to rest when you're on a space with a monster?
No.
Have we done that wrong?
What do you mean no? We've always
Have I done that wrong?
no. We always knew that.
Did we?
Yeah.
But is that true?
Yeah, you cannot rest when there's a monster sitting in your face. That's not a thing.
Really?
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should have used my ring of Mazerat to go first, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's already played out. We're already done it. I am hurt.
Really?
Yeah. This is definitely a thing. I don't need to look at the book because I'm aware it's a thing.
Your governor will let you restore spent stamina or heal the damage. Each time your hero uses this, you must decide which of these options.
Sure. Pretty sure. Very sure.
I'm trying to find the word hinder.
Hinder?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's.
I don't think it's hinder. I just prefer to Google the thing.
Well, I can't do that. But I can't do that.
If it's searchable.
But I can't do that. Because my phone is a camera. So I can't do that.
No, your phone is Patrick.
Being hindered. The recover maneuver restores 1 fewer stamina and heals 1 fewer damage.
Are we hindered?
You're hindered. You're hindered if there's at least as many enemies as allies, including men in the space turret. And moving is going to do 2 damage.
I see. That's why you were looking that up. I see.
Right.
Well, it's another monster's turn, so...
So number 2 is going to go, which is this one over here. Unfortunately, Drenash could not get out of that space first. So it's just going to attack him. I don't get the extra die this time. So I take 4 damage. And then this one is going to move on to Vania, but not attack. And we're going to just start.
But if it's no action, wouldn't it not move either?
No, it says no attack. Because it's a monster.
Rude. But at least that was kind
Yeah.
of helpful. It didn't hurt as much.
Right, next goes Red.
Vania's red. Vania go? Or Josh?
Either one. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Vania is going to spend 1, take 2 damage for moving out of that space, and go 1, trigger B. That is debris.
That's A.
A. Ancient stone head. Did you shuffle these?
Yes.
So it doesn't matter that I picked that one. These stone heads remind you of the ones you've seen elsewhere, but somehow the presence of Aeon is not as personal. But perhaps you can still try to communicate with them. If I'm standing on their space, I could try to communicate with them. But I'm not gonna go stand on this. Right? I feel like I should do that.
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, which is now A, the Bring of the Gods.
Oh, we have a new one for that.
Strange remnants of ancient items have been piled up
Oh,
here.
the tab.
Okay, so I don't have to do this again? Great.
So this
It's for
has
this one.
to stay here, and then this has to stay here, so we know where.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna, the right answer is to move the globe.
No, the right answer is to flip the thing.
Oh, okay, because I'm like.
Because we have to find another globe.
I'm a jerk and I'm gonna do the thing, because I like stuff. Broken mirror. You go through the ceramic debris and carefully lift away the sharp metal parts where you see a distorted reflection of yourself coming from pieces of a broken mirror globe. With an agora crystal and enough willpower, you can command it to resemble. If hero
Reassemble?
reassemble.
Ah.
Yes.
That's
If hero has an agora token and there is 1 spare capacity in this area, for mirror globes in your party room. I don't have a agora. You have an agora?
no, because we spent them all in the last scenario to do the thing, so we're gonna have to find an agora crystal. And then do a 20 mine in there to get that, to fix that mirror.
Man,
There must be another.
hopefully. Those are my 2 actions. Vania. Red. Good enough.
Okay. They're not. Oh no. He's stuck. I should have done disengage. That would have been wise. But am I wise? So we're gonna spend 1 stamina to move 3. And come
damage.
here and take 2 damage. And spend the other maneuver to flip this A and hope that it's not a test. Charged explosion.
Oh no. That sounds terrible.
Yay! You go through this. You go through the ceramic debris and carefully lift away the sharp metal parts to find a small cube. As you pick it up, it starts to vibrate and hum. Hey, so does something in the pile, and you realize it is about to explode. Before you have a chance to get away, the debris detonates.
Ouch. You okay? Oh, I'm 2 away.
No.
1, 2, 1, 2. Now you're safe.
So, it's a physical test, and so that's actually 3 defense. So I only take 2 damage from it.
That's good, because that would have hurt. Oh, that would have killed you.
The good news is I get a cube of teleportation.
You have 2 actions, right?
That was my second one.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Why didn't you heal?
Because I didn't think I needed to.
Mouse gonna die.
Nope. He might get wounded,
He gonna die
but
today.
that doesn't mean he's gonna die. Where is the cube of teleportation?
Good question.
Somebody else can take their turn while I find this.
Okay,
But you can put a
down.
circle token on there to show that we finished that space and there's nothing else there.
Sure. Blue is me. Blue's not you. So I'm gonna go.
Aha!
So I think the right answer. You have to do a check to move this globe.
Strength.
A strength check of what? 4?
Yes. And then you can only do it for 1 maneuver's worth of movement.
Gotcha. So I think we're gonna take. We're gonna spend 1 to walk 3. No, we can't spend 1. We're gonna walk.
So you take 2 damage.
No, sorry. Sorry. I have 2 actions. My first action is to flip this to investigate.
Okay.
Shining jelly. That's
You're the one who's going to get wounded.
that's not weird at all. You go through the ceramic debris right as a golem is staring at me in the face. Don't mind me, I'm just searching for loot. And carefully lift away the sharp metal parts where you find a rock covered in illuminated blue ooze. It seems to be very attracted to the rock. Clean the rock, spend 3 stamina. I ain't got no Oh, but you could gain. Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah.
But you can gain a gore crystal.
Yeah.
So that's good enough.
And nobody else is near there.
Well, gonna move
I
this
don't
way.
think moving's a good idea. I think you should try to do 6 damage to it so it doesn't attack. Or is that just doesn't move? I don't remember what Helm says. Oh, it's just don't move. Never move. All right, well, you take 2 damage. It's going to kill you on the next turn.
Right.
Well, not kill you. It's going to wound you.
No, I should not have.
I mean, I said, why are you flipping it?
Wait, they've already taken their turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna probably use my initiative to go first next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the 2 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna make a check to move this orb.
Okay.
I need 4. Ah, okay.
I mean, you could do it.
I can't.
Oh, you can't. Nope, you can't. Well, you still have 1 more movement.
That makes no sense to do 1 movement.
You don't want the golem to be in the space as the orb, because then you can't move the orb.
Then I'll move over here.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's not gonna go first. I'm gonna go first anyway.
How do you know?
Because I'm gonna use my little thing that says I go first.
And how are you going to even move or do anything?
Because I'm gonna try to do the thing again.
Right. Okay.
Let's see.
I'm not going to narrate how I expect all of that to play out.
It's gonna turn great. It's gonna be
I'm just
great.
going to let it do what it's going to do.
So that was blue.
All right. Next. Wait. Did Vania go? That should have been red. Vania was red. Vania went 11.
Yeah, she went first. Then Dranache.
Right.
So then you said move along. And
Okay. Now it's Matajam's turn. So now that I know I have to do a mind test to do anything with heads, and I don't have mind, Matajam has 1 mind. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have been able to flip that. I rolled 2 dice instead of 1 die.
Question. Okay.
That's rolled. That would have been rolled another die.
Yeah.
So Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this is useless
How do you know that?
because I have one mind.
Oh, I see. Time to go start scavenging for debris.
I think it's more like time to kill something. I
You can't kill
think you
anything.
need.
I do need help, but
So I think the better thing is for him to head towards you.
that would be nice.
So we're going to spend 1 to move 3, 1, 2, 3, and now he'll attack me instead.
Sure. All right. That's the end of the round.
And then you can move this towards that instead of towards that.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, because we're trying to get it there.
Yeah. So why would I
So I can't stand there because then
get in my way?
right that. Yes.
You're okay. So the top one, as the end of the round, the
I'm
top
not
one
sure.
dies.
I'm still looking at shit. No. That's only when we get a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess we flipped it.
6.
What was our goal?
8.
What was the bad thing? 8 the bad thing? Oh,
Next turn, it's gonna probably happen.
dude, I'll be terrible.
All right. What are we doing?
Well, you're gonna try to move the thing to the mushroom,
I need to focus so that I definitely can make this check.
right? You're at it. You're gonna try to roll the thing to the mushroom. I'm gonna try to shoot it so it doesn't move.
Okay. Vania will also focus to make the check.
Drenosh is gonna do a lot of healing.
Okay.
What's Vania doing?
Vania is focused to make the check for the other one.
What do you check for? What?
The orb to start moving it.
Ah. So you're only going to be able to move it 2 spaces then,
Why?
because you only get 1 maneuver action.
Sure.
So if you instead don't focus and you maneuver twice, then you can try to move it more further.
But you can only move it one with.
No, you can do a second check for your second. Like you check, you succeed at the check,
Mhm.
which means you can move it for 1 maneuver.
Okay.
Then your other maneuver you can check again.
Okay.
Assuming you roll.
I read that wrong, but
Assuming you roll. Assuming you roll.
we'll find out.
Well, we will. We will find it.
We'll find it.
All right, here we go. Luckily, the monster will be going after Red. Red goes first.
Good. Wait, after both reds? Yeah, it's me.
Oh, wait, did you do the... So,
I
again...
don't have to. It's once per scenario. I didn't have to do the thing.
Right, but you should have... To get it here, you need to do 2 maneuvers. Not 1 maneuver. Same thing we were talking about with Vania.
Oh,
But it's too late. Because
Okay.
we flipped it up.
okay.
Okay. So Drenosh is going to go first. Yeah?
Sure.
We're agreeing on that? Drenosh is... Ooh, actually, you know what? Drenosh is going to heal 2. And then Drenosh is going to move here. Try to flip this thing.
Hey,
Please don't be bad.
it's gonna be bad.
It's bad. Give me a trap. Oh, no, I wasn't supposed to see that. You want to shuffle that back in? Because I saw it. And,
I don't care.
poison needles.
Wait, just kill you.
I thought I was being wise.
No.
I thought I was being wise. Really did. Do I have anything fun for this? Nope. All right. I might get wounded. I have prevented 1 damage, and I am not wounded.
On your natural.
No, that's only -1. Now, this gets shuffled back in. Now, here's what I'm trying to sort out in my life.
Better move magic over there, or else those are gonna come for you.
I am okay this round. Okay this round. And we know we don't need shit in that corner now, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we're all. So
I did it right.
I'll go first. Okay. So my maneuver. I'm gonna spend 1 to move up to 3 spaces. Move 1. Make this check.
You
two.
can use. Wait, I think you have to call that before you do something. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
You must decide before rolling any dice.
Ah, okay.
I only used it for that other thing because I cheated.
Yeah.
So that doesn't fail.
No.
But you can now do a second maneuver and try it.
Do I still want to use one to walk 3 if I actually do the check correctly? Because I
No, because you only need to move 2
two.
spaces, so you can move it over to there.
Okay. So we're gonna.
The problem is that
second
that's going to then
maneuver.
come onto your space, and you're going to have all that thing.
That's not a problem. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
yes.
We did it.
You get to move that there, and you get to do the B check.
Which is that one, which is brains, and I have no brains. I need a 5.
Nobody has brains. I mean, you almost had a 5 that last time.
I'm going to. I can do this at the end, right?
What? Do what at the
Mind
end?
elixir with my brains +2. I can do that.
It gives you
anytime.
+2 till the end of the round. So maybe not do that now, maybe do that at the beginning of a round, and then you would have succeeded twice instead of once.
But the other check is a strength check, not a brain check.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that means, but I can do that later. So I'm gonna roll these 2 and see what happens, and then if not, then I'm gonna take my mind elixir.
No, because then you can only do that check once.
So I have to determine that now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna save it for the broken mirror.
Well, this gain stuff, we don't know what it is.
So,
But you do. I'm just narrating the things that.
no,
I think they're both valid options because we don't know what's on the other side of this.
All right, fine. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it. It's gone. This check doesn't even work before grades.
You're gonna fail at it too. It's gonna be amazing.
Don't say that. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I need? 5. A 5.
Sure, I'll let you flip that.
Okay. That's that stuff.
Stonehead apparatus.
The stone head remains expressionless, but its mouth opens and 2 palm-sized metal artifacts roll out. The words "make them wait" echoes in your head. Gain 2 spark token. You mentioned that, but you didn't tell me what it was.
I didn't know what it was. I still don't know what it is. I'm
Switch
waiting for you
off
to
a
tell me.
golem. Discard two tokens. Place a square token on an ancient golem enemy space. An ancient golem with a square token on their enemy board. Space does not take a turn and does not prevent an ally from moving a mirror globe in the same area as the arcane golem.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
When the next test of God's part is revealed, remove all square tokens from the ancient golem board.
That's gonna be great because we're gonna reveal it before your next turn,
Yes,
and then you'll be able to put it on as the new timer starts.
but it's gonna jump on my space then.
Right. And because you will have used that, it will be turned off and you'll be able to still move the thing.
Oh, I see. Yes, yes.
Oh, spark tokens are great. It'll be great. Okay, that was all the reds?
No, Jonai has to go.
Okay.
So
Matajam is not going to go first.
Uh,
Matajam does not get to go first. The monsters are going to go before Matajam. Correct. So I just want to explain some things here. You have 1 health.
yeah.
The golem is going to attack.
I think I'm going to be able to move away from them.
You have a teleporter?
No, I have 4 move space.
Okay.
So I focus so I can throw 3 of these so that hopefully I make this
Okay.
purpose.
That makes
1, 2, 3. I don't have a thing.
you have a blue crystal.
4, 5.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
So that means you can move a total of 6.
Do I? No.
Do this.
But I only need to move 4.
Well,
But yes, I'm going to spend this
You can
so
move
that I can
6.
move 1, 2, 3, 4. It locks into space.
And then you can still move 2 more spaces.
Okay, so what is going to not hurt me where I could move? Oh, I go to B.
Being here.
Does B trigger right now?
You could no when you go 1 more space, but you can try that mind test your focus now too. So yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so 1, no trigger here.
Well, we already know what it's going to say. What it says. They all say the same thing.
So it's a.
That's actually
Yeah, well, I gotta read it.
No, it's they all say the
Get
same
back over
thing.
here. Okay, so yes, I will run over there. And then we're gonna do a 5 test.
Did you want to use your inspiration crystal to roll another die?
No,
Okay.
maybe I should have. 1, 2, 3. Nope,
Can't do it.
3, and I needed a 5.
I asked.
Yes, you did.
I asked the question.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
just going to put this here because we're never going to move into these space.
Okay.
Okay. Now the bad guys go.
Yes.
So first, this one goes. Poor Matajam. I chose poorly. But
No, you're good cannon fodder.
no. And that's going to be strength 5. Evade 2. No, that's during my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I take 4 damage.
Ow.
Then number 2 is going to go, which is this one. That's not movable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, so it's going to go for Jonai or Drenosh. Drenosh has fire taunt.
That's true, but you only I have 1. Take me out.
We can, well, it's going to move 2 spaces either way, so it can just come here.
Oh, okay.
It does take a damage from the Nalum, but it's just going to heal it at the end of the round, so I'm not going to bother putting it on there.
Got it.
And then this one's going to come here and attack the Nia.
Yes.
Oh, actually, it can't go into that space.
Why?
Because each space can only hold 2 things.
2 things and the orb counts as a thing.
Yeah.
All right then. I take my 2 things, even better. And that is a strength
Take
which
5
does
damage.
nothing. I think you're moving. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2. I had one of these?
I don't know.
Damn it. 1. I think it was like this, if I remember correctly. This is gonna be
Great. Now you take 2
3,
damage.
4, 5. Okay.
Oh, this can't go on this space. That's a bad space. It has to be here or here that you push it. Great. Right.
Okay.
That was all the bad guys. Now blue goes, which is Matajam, with his aimed shot that he can't use.
Oh, because he's got enough.
That's why I said what happened was shit. Oh fuck! I have no way to turn that off.
Okay.
No, because now I have to reset everything.
It's okay.
I thought I turned it off.
We're okay.
I already,
Alright.
in case anybody on camera thinks it's bad. They got fed before this. Because I usually have it set for assuming we're doing Wednesdays, but we're doing Thursdays.
Yeah. No, you're okay.
That's what happened. Okay.
Always fun.
So,
That's the end of the round.
wait, Matajam holding them doesn't even mean anything. No, holding them will still do a thing. No, he still needs to go. So let's figure out what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Luala's Leap Elixir. Boom.
Hey.
Hey.
The beginning of this game as a callback.
Great. So I get a maneuver and a shot. So I can heal.
Well, that's a jump.
Well, that's not. Yeah, but that's just using it, right?
To jump.
So I jumped and evaded.
Yeah, which means you don't take the damage from running away
Right.
from him.
And I was able to still heal and shoot.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And I spend this and I do my aim shot. But it'll still hold him.
If you get 6, right? 6?
Yeah. But I'm rolling 3 dice and I get +1. So I could get 6.
Okay.
I might not get 6, but I could get 6.
You have the amulet of power.
That costs a maneuver and a stand. 1, 2. Oh my God! No! No! What?
Because wind.
Oh,
Obviously. Because it's either that or you have a ghostie.
I mean,
But listen, ghostie's got to pay rent these days. Life
yeah.
is
I mean,
expensive.
I think if I had a ghost, I would have known by now. And that's so. I think if I had a ghost, I would have known how this is.
But ghostie kind of contribute to the house.
So I tried, and I only did 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
That's hell.
So. Okay. I don't know why we're holding him.
So he doesn't come kill me.
But the curtain's over. Oh, okay.
I don't have your little initiative jokey stuff.
Ha! Jokes on.
And,
All right.
and we're about to do a test of the gods.
So you already killed this part,
Like,
so I don't
I
have
just
to
want to
kill
point.
him
I just want
either.
to point out right now. Every single one of our 4 characters is at
Almost dead.
is at their is in a bad spot. Is in a bad spot.
All right, so I don't have to kill this. We're just showing. Oh, this is gonna trigger.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's a fiver.
Yeah,
That
that sure is.
I'm glad that was at the end. When it was up to 6.
All right. So leave that. No. You're going to leave all that as it is. We are going to reveal the test of the gods.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Do you want to read that?
Sure. The ancients, whoever they were, built many wondrous things in their time. The blue fire monorad, airships, and the stone heads. But the chest of the gods might surpass them all. You wonder at the elaborate mechanisms when you hear one of them go off inside the ceiling and walls.
Uh-oh.
There's a buzz, and then a whir, and then something unexpected. Let's do the again.
Time warp?
What's that? You You are spaced out on a sensation like you are under sedation. It is astounding. Time is fleeting, and madness takes its toll. With a bit of a mind flip. It says all of this on the card, I swear. You are into the time slip. Time means nothing, never will again. The void is calling, but you've got to keep control. That's hilarious. Good job.
I love that.
Remove the top card of the fate deck from play without looking at it.
Fate deck is this one.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Now what? I'm just reading this.
Out loud. Go ahead.
I'm trying to understand what it says so I read the sentence correctly. Very. This is the enemy. Oh, I see. After you reveal the time card at the end of each round and add it to the timer pile, reveal another and add it to the timer pile before checking the timer.
Oh shoot!
And then we'll remove that at the end.
And it's only 8, so you're not flipping 2 cards at once.
Right.
This is about
and
good.
you're going to remove the top 2 cards of the fate deck from play without looking at them.
Dude.
And remember, we lose when that's empty.
Yes. Yes, I've grasped the danger.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this.
You're in danger.
I think this is all very, very bad.
No, we're fine.
It's all very, very bad. It's all very, very bad because we don't reshuffle this.
I understand.
Okay, great. Cool. All right. Well,
When you walked over here, you triggered this.
it doesn't matter because wasn't going to go to that space.
I know, but you still
Yeah,
could
there
do
could
it.
be. Well, it's. They all say the same thing.
I understand.
We know. We could even put the other one here.
Can you? That'd be great. That helps my brain a lot. Thank you. See, because these things that if you make these checks, they're probably going to help with this. So,
Yes.
Like, maybe we should like.
But none of us are smart.
In the game.
And in real life.
Very fast.
Okay, so now we get to do things.
Okay.
Dranash has to just heal. Sorry.
Same. I think everybody's doing that.
Well, Matajam is still going to try to do things. Oh, I jumped over it.
Yeah.
Matajam is still going to try to do some other stuff. I don't know what, but something.
You could have jumped into that square.
No, it's here.
Yeah, you could have literally just jumped to the next square.
And then I would have been next to him. And I want to be far away.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. I was trying to get
Jump away.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, we're ready?
Yep.
All right. We're going to die. Here we go. Okay. Bad guys are going to go before anybody else.
Good.
Yeah. So that one can't move. Great. This one is going to come attack one of us for 5 lightning.
I'm going to use my Ring of Mazarak, which I don't lose in its first initiative. And I'm going to heal for 3. Then I'm going to heal for 3.
So I'm assuming it's coming in
Yep.
you. Okay. So it's going to come here and it's going to attack you for 5 lightning.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
1, it's a strength. 2.
No, it's nope. It's
What?
speed.
Oh, it's speed? Okay, so it's just 1. So it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Worth the damage.
Great. And then this one, gonna hit Fania.
Okay, so that one's gonna hurt. I can't stop that one. That one's really that's gonna probably kill me. Alright.
No, it's going to wound you.
Like I said, it's gonna kill me.
I want you to look at the fact that you have a remove an injury token just sitting in.
It's gonna hurt me a lot. 1,
Big 3.
2. Yep, it does. One.
You're supposed to roll 3 dice. Why didn't you roll?
Why am I rolling 3?
Lightning.
Oh, okay.
You take 2 damage. You don't get
This is nice.
it. Yeah, Guga Budaba. Imagine if we were. No, I don't want to imagine.
I'm not imagining.
I don't want to imagine shit.
Alright.
Okay, that was the bad guys going. So next is Red, who gets an extra maneuver. So 3 maneuvers.
Okay, so we're gonna heal for 2. Then we're gonna heal for 2.
And you're going to move the thing.
Then we're gonna spend 1 and move it for 3 spaces.
So we got to do the test first.
I have to do the test.
Yeah! You have to do the test every time you move it. It's heavy.
Okay, so then I'm gonna heal once. Do the test.
Then you don't have enough stamina to add things to the test.
Yeah, but if I fail this test, I have 1.
Why don't you still do the thing
Yeah,
so that you have the 3 stamina to spend?
sure.
Do you want to move the blow?
I mean, you're
or do
right.
you
I'm
want
gonna
to
be moving
stand
at
there?
least. I'm gonna be moving.
You're
You're right. No, you're right.
Do you want to use an inspiration gem to roll an extra die?
If that's the case, then I think I should.
No, because you need to get 4. Is it 4 or 5? You need to get 4 strength. No, it's only 3 strength successes. I'm an idiot. Go ahead.
Wait, has it been the whole time? Because we've been doing 4.
You're the only one who tried to move it.
That's true. 1, 2,
3.
3.
And so I'm assuming you're going to move here.
No, why would I do that? 1, 2, 3.
Here?
1, 2, 3. Yes, right there. Yes.
Because then the monster can still get to you.
Yeah, sure. Just not this round. He's already hurt me.
All right. We've said this before, and then it goes again.
Listen,
before you
I
go.
survived, and I now have 4 health, please.
Okay, fine. You've made your choice. You made your choice.
I'm done.
Who else is red?
Just that's it.
No, Drenosh is red. He's got an extra maneuver. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you
5,
stop
6.
touching explosives, Drenosh? That would be
He
great.
literally just healed 3 times.
Yeah, can you stop touching things that go boom? That would be great.
You know,
What's after red?
he did a lot of stuff. After red is blue.
I'm blue.
You're going to take 2 damage to move.
I'm gonna make this check because it's free. I'm gonna count to make sure that when I move, it's gonna hurt me. I need 5 brain. I technically can
No.
not do that. No, I can. Going to spend 1 to walk 3. 1, 2, 3, lose 2.
So why are you going there?
Because I need to get to the other side of the board.
So that can get to you if it goes before you on the next turn. If you go here, you're less likely to get hit.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. You still have a minute.
I think I'm gonna heal with that.
Yeah, I think you are.
I'm gonna heal for 3.
Yeah.
Those are my actions.
So now we have green, which is Matajam. Staminas. And then spend one of this to go here. So try to move this thing around. And she's got to get there.
Why does she have to go there?
Because she has to drop an Agora crystal.
I don't have an ability.
Who had the Agora crystal?
No one. We never made the check.
Brother Truckle. So we can't win this. We have to go back there.
So then I would have gone 1, 2, 3. That's
Yeah.
gonna put me in danger.
Well, we
But I
need
have
the
to
Agora
make the
crystal.
check.
Yeah.
And that check is on
It
here,
costs 3 stamina.
and I'll spend the 3.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have gotten it because I wouldn't have had it. I had to walk and then get back to stamina.
That's fine. You're still in that space.
Yeah, but
And you can still spend the 3 stamina.
not this round. But
Yes.
yes.
No, but yes. So you're here, right?
No, I was here.
We moved 3.
No. I didn't have these 3.
Right, but you moved 3.
Yes.
Then you recovered 3 health.
Then I recovered 3 health. Yeah.
That's a maneuver, which means you can do this.
Oh.
I was like, yes, you can.
Okay.
So take that Agora crystal.
Oh, you want to be good off the rock and realize the pleasant blue light will shine. Gain an Agora crystal. Put a circle on this to tell everybody that that's done. And Agora crystals are circle.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
And what's his face moved, right? Matajam? Yeah. He ran away a little, he moved a little, he did his thing.
Agora
He moved a little to the, he took a step to the left.
and a jump to the right.
right.
That's awesome.
You will never guess what role I played in that in college.
The main one. Definitely not Dr. Frank. Frank.
Freaking meatloaf.
No.
Yeah.
I would have put you as the
They had me as Eddie, but what they had me do is they had me ride in on a little Smurf tricycle
Oh my god.
with like one of those like Diva credit card shirts like tied,
Oh my god.
and they had me like do it like a little like gay twink, which also works in terms of the actual story if you take out the fact that it's Meatloaf in the
It's
movie.
Meatloaf.
No, in the movie it's me.
Yeah, I'm expecting this like
The show doesn't have to be the
this
same.
giant bear, and then I get.
Leah Delaria played that role on Broadway.
I've never seen it on Broadway. I've
Yeah,
never
but-
seen the movie.
I'm just saying.
At the Nova, on Sunset at midnight. It was fantastic.
Ain't nobody knows where that is.
You just off
New
Sunset,
England.
right next to 405 freeway.
You know,
Go to
I don't know where that is.
It's the meal is little Tokyo. It's not little Tokyo.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
It's
You
really
keep
good.
talking about all these things Greg doesn't experience.
Santa Monica. Beverly
Greg
Hills.
doesn't experience this stuff. Okay, are we done? Is that the done end of the round?
This gets not removed, so then this gets 1, and then the other.
So
one
wait.
again.
You're going to reveal 1.
Yep.
And add it to the timer.
Oh no,
Now you're going to add another 1.
that's a new.
This
Timer.
is a new timer file.
And then add another one? 7. Oh my.
So put the 4 on top of the 5, blocking the 5.
Stuff out of the way.
So it's going to trigger again the next.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're going to lose. We always say that, and then we do fine. So-
no. Greg, yes.
Sometimes you, sometimes me, sometimes you, sometimes me, sometimes you, and sometimes me.
No, just Greg. All right, let's go. What are you doing?
Matajam is going to extra maneuver and try to start getting some traction on this bubble over here. Drenosh is now in a state of helium.
I'm gonna try to run across the map.
So Drenosh is going to try to do this thing. That's not true. Drenosh gets a -1 on his next action roll, on their next action. Oh, this should have moved somewhere.
Okay.
Cool. So Drenosh don't have no sparks. Ooh. Oh, wait. Ooh, no. I'm thinking. I'm thinking what Drenosh is going to do that's going to be most useful for everyone.
So Vanilla is just going to run to put the globe on the butterfly. And Jonai needs to run to the other side of the map
All the way over there.
to do the broken mirror.
But needs help.
Yes.
Also.
Yes. Also yes.
Like, I need to do a test with Grenache in order to fail a test with Grenache to get rid of the next action mode. Grenache is going to shoot a fireball at somebody. It's useless.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Okay, this is...
no.
Okay. All right, so green goes first, which is Grenache and Matajam.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Well, Vanilla's going to go last.
So,
Next action. She's just going to be running.
Grenache is going to shoot a fire blast at this one, the one that's near Vanilla. It's going to be nasty for Vanilla, and try to stop it from moving.
That would be nice. One last.
Just trying to think. Just let me think about best ways to do this. This is what I have. So I'm going to get 3 dice to roll. I need to do 6 damage. I'm going to use the Gift of Fire.
Oh my.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
So this one is health.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to heal for 2. And, I got -1 die. Let's just say I spent that. Okay.
Stop cheating.
Well, I'm just mathing it out.
Weekend. That's the good thing.
I would have had enough to do it with stamina, so instead of doing it with stamina, I lost a gem for my cheat.
Understandable.
Okay. So that was Grenache, which was, I think, very, very good. Very good. Grenache did good. Yeah? 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 What?
Yeah.
We agree? Yeah?
Yeah.
Matajam is going to move here and try to do the mind test. Mind test of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this... Is that the good one? Nope, it's not. Trap card.
It's always not. It's always not.
Well, I said it was going to be the last one because of the thing. Nerve gas.
You'll be helped.
5 damage. And health. And we remove the top card from the game. I'm going to use a maneuver to move, but not move. At least nothing will come hit me. Let's get shuffled back in.
Yeah, I'm feeling on it.
That's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I agree.
It's okay.
I agree.
I agree.
It should be blue now, yeah?
It is blue with an extra maneuver.
I'm going to heal for 3. 1. Spend 1 and walk 3. 1, 2, 3. Spend 1 and walk 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm done. Bad guys go. So this is Squinty Eye. So it's going to move 2 spaces and then do a stamina
Can't reach anybody.
at range 2.
It's gonna hurt me.
It's going to do a stamina attack. So you're going to roll mind defense and then lose stamina, but not. Oh no, you lost 1 stamina. You were going to lose 1. Snap. This one is going to do that to me. Terrible. And then, oh no! Oh wait! Oh no!
No
It's
movement.
but it can still hit
does
you. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have even done that. Here, you get to roll the defense. Thanks. Sure, I wasted that attack then.
No, you had to get rid of the, oh yeah, you did.
No, because it didn't have to move anyway.
Yeah. So that was 2 out of 5, so 3 stamina?
Yeah. Oh, but it's still going to be held because it didn't try to move.
Well, yeah. There's no movement.
Oh no, it still would have tried to move because this is movable. So
Yeah.
it would have.
It was a little bit.
So it would have still moved onto your space, which would have done 2 extra damage to you. Blah blah blah. So it was still better,
Oh, okay.
right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Still sucks.
Sure.
Red.
Red.
Oh, you get an extra maneuver. Anyway.
So I'm going to recover 3 stamina. No.
Why is your stat? You didn't get wounded. Why do you have all that over there? That's your
Is
stat.
that mine? It's always been over there.
No,
From the
that's
start
your
of the
stat.
game.
You should have 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I have 3?
I have no idea why it's all over there. But anyway, use your first maneuver to restore 3 stat.
Yeah. 3 stamina. And then I'm going to make a check of 2 brains.
It's a fist, but you still did it. You don't need an extra success. We said fist.
3.
You can move that onto the butterfly.
And it's done.
And then you have another action.
We're gonna run to over there to go help.
So
1, 2, 3.
I want to point out to you that you have your orb of telekinesis.
Yeah, but
I'm just pointing it out.
that's for her. And it takes a movement.
Right, I'm just pointing it out that it exists. I'm just pointing out that it exists in case I'm not saying it comes in handy at this moment in time,
Yeah.
but it might come in handy in a moment in time.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So that was it for the round. So we flipped the top card,
And it triggers. 7.
and then we flip
8,
the
9.
top card again. Now it triggers.
Well, doesn't this?
No, this says you do it before you check the timer. Then this gets
Test of the gods.
and we're going to do the next test of the gods. It is a breath of fresh air. The stone heads open their mouths, all of them, and start blowing. Almost everything in the path is moved with the gale. Okay, so
no.
I'm just reading this to
Are
myself.
we
so
about
I-
to
so I
get blown in
process
a
it.
direction?
So all of us will get pushed 6
6.
in the direction that the head is pointing.
If we're
And
standing,
you can
in front
do
of the
a
head?
might check to reduce the push.
Okay, so wait. The head.
So,
The head.
right. And the head.
So this. Go. I don't care.
We decide, I mean, they both push in the same. So we can decide, I think because of where she is, this would hit her first, and we have to assume it's going to go back.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
So you can do a might check and reduce the push effect by the number of successes rolled.
And I have a mic of 2. Yeah. Is this a check?
Yes,
So it's not a. Okay.
you get
1,
pushed 5.
2, 3.
You can only spend 2.
I did. I only have to.
Okay, so then you get pushed 3. You get pushed to 3.
You push 2. Because 1 plus 2.
1 plus
3.
2 is 3. 6 minus 3 is 3.
Oh, 6. Okay.
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. Matajam is,
So wait, I'm not gonna do because I'm gonna get pushed all the way.
so then you're going to get pushed into me and into the wall and take 5 damage.
Nope. Yep. I'm gonna do it
Okay,
again.
great. Cool. I get pushed into the wall and I take 5 damage.
See, why'd you use blue dice? I used red.
You should have been, because I'm taking the damage.
Oh, okay.
So I am wounded. I need a wound for me. So I'm gonna. I think well no, that stays locked. So I have 2.
Why aren't you unlocking your?
Well, I'm gonna unlock it now. I didn't have a turn to unlock. Sorry, that was a lot of cursing. This sucks. Okay, Drenosh is next.
Drenosh is ineffective. Oh, you are gonna hit the wall,
No, I'm gonna hit the arcane god.
but you're going this way.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. So I would have, but I'm gonna still take the damage, and I take 3. This is ridiculous. He cannot move, and now Jonai is gonna get pushed that way.
I'm gonna hit the golem.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna take damage from the wall.
You take damage from hitting a god. I just read it all to myself because it's a lot. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm not.
I think I'm gonna spend this to do another. No, I can't.
You
do
would have to
it.
reduce it by
Yeah, a lot. 3.
So you end up in the space with the golem, and you take 5 strength damage.
1, 2, 3. No, I think
No, that's if you get that.
I take 3.
And this gets shuffled back into that.
Oh no, that sucks.
Wow. Okay.
Under the
Um,
table.
Oh yeah, and then we remove the top 2 of these from the game.
We need to find
I don't.
the
I
4th symbol
and do this.
and do that.
Um. Matajam's going to have to do a double recovery. He's not going to have a choice. Granoff is going to have to do a double recovery again. Doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, we're just running. That's all I could do. Okay.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
It's Charter. Oh look.
At least we get to go first.
Yeah, but it's going to make people dizzy. The monsters when they go. Right. So Grenache is going to heal 2, and teleport 5. S. Wait, did we already do that one? That's the one we did. That's when
Yeah.
you got the sparks from.
Yes, I'm sorry. Put a 0 in.
And then I am going to spend a stamina to move 3. Finally got out of the corner. I'm trying to get to that.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't do anything with this until the crystal's up.
Sure.
Stuff. Okay. So, as if this is not in the corner, all the monsters will run towards this. So somebody's got to like kite one around with this while this gets through that. Otherwise, the monsters are going to come over there and whack. If that makes sense. Here, just something to keep in mind. All right, red. Vanilla's red.
Yeah. The problem is, I hope this isn't the last
Did we
fucking
flip
one.
this one yet?
No, because no one's on A yet.
You could do that.
Should recover and go check out what this is.
Well, I was going to go. That's what I was heading to do.
Well, then she should run over here to go check out what that is.
And she's going to be next to a monster.
Yeah, but
Okay. This stuff.
say the words. I don't even think I get there because I don't have an extra movement. Alright. 1, 2.
Now, are you recovering or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. Oh, okay, now I'm hoping.
You could
See
do
what
it.
it
I
is.
think it's fine to take the extra turn. You're away from everything, but
Oh, it's a secret chamber. You are going through the surrounding debris and carefully lifting away the sharp metal parts when you kneel on a floor tile which clicks. There are whispers and clanks inside the walls and a secret mechanism leaps into life. Reveal story card black circle and place it next to the scenario map connecting to this A. Place a circle token Remove this card from play.
The walls are covered in mosaics, both odd and alluring. Suddenly, one of the strange walls opens to reveal a secret entrance. A bright light shines from inside the hidden room, and you hear a pleasant tingling noise.
There's another Aurora crystal over there.
I don't know. There's a thing in there that says "see."
That's the end of my actions. So
There is. Blue. Donut.
Blue.
Gotta get her a girl pistol up.
I need to make a check of 3.
What do you mean?
Do I check this?
No.
No.
You have to get the girl pistol.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. I like the running more than the...
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, well, I'm losing my trap. Oh, nope, I don't go yet. That guy goes first. This was a mistake, this whole trap thing. That's what I get for trying to use
Cool stuff.
cool stuff. All right, so... Bad guys. Bad guys are mini-eyed, so they're going to move 2 spaces and attack with a range of 2. Yep, so this comes here and attacks your stamina for 5 strength. And you get dizzy. Confused. This one, 2.
Oh, no.
This one, fudge 1, 2. It's going to make Grenosh confused. Oh, wait. Nope. Grenosh is confused as well. This is so hard. Green,
Does this
Matajam.
one move? Or you already moved that?
What?
Does this one move? Or you
Yeah, I
already-
did that one already. Matajam's going to do this. This thing is going to go here. And, oh, I got this now. So, let's see. Do you have a problem with Matajam doing this mess?
No.
So he's going to move 1, 2, and he's going to move 1, 2. Beautiful.
On G, it'll show for a C.
Yeah, I know it's one away, but I'm going to do it anyway. A pyramid in flight. Like I was going to do it either way. A small glass pyramid floats at the end of the corridor, occasionally rotating in several directions, then resting again. It radiates strong magic, so you better be careful. None of us have good mind anyway. Apparatus. The pyramid seems to draw magical energy from the air around it, and even from you. Yet it is not unpleasant. Inside its glass walls, magic converges and seems as if time is diluted some. It is confusing, so you close your eyes to clear your head. As you open them, you see the magical energy has turned into 2 blue gems. Gain 2 achievement tokens, which is good because I was applying them. Choose a fate card in the timer pile and shuffle it back into the fate pile. In the timer pile. In the timer, not the
I know, but these all get to go together.
No,
These get to go together.
the lowest one of those.
We have 0.
What do you mean we have 0? There's
We
no zeros. There's
no,
okay.
then like we're searching for.
We want a 2 or a 1.
Okay, but I mean like we don't. There's not currently a
Right.
timer.
And then we shuffle that back into the thing. And then also, as an action, I don't have one right now, but you can discard a spar to shuffle the fate card discard pile, take 1 card at random from it, and shuffle it back.
Okay.
So Vania can go do that. Just got those 2 spots.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general, I didn't say you have to, I said you can. Okay, that was green. Any other greens?
No, it's the end of the round.
All right, so we're going to pick what we're going to do on this next one.
So the end of round, the first will trigger
All right.
5. The second will trigger.
No. That's only for one rotation.
Oh,
It's only for 1 rotation. It's removed from the game.
okay.
Whew! Wow, moly. Well, Dranosh is going to focus. Nope, he can't focus because his first action is going to be no action. So he's
Same.
going to maneuver.
Same.
All right, I'm going to turn on the lights, and then we'll. Ah. So much drama today with the dogs and the plastic and the wind and the
Ring.
food delivery and life. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Not the good one. Bad guys go first. Again.
get shuffled?
Nope, it's still in
And
there.
then show up.
We've just had really bad luck.
Okay.
We've just had really bad luck. Okay, so number one is going to go first. And it is going to, so this one's going to go and it's going to attack Jonai for 5 strength.
I think I died.
Well, you don't die, you get wounded.
One,
get wounded.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, no, you don't get wounded. This one is going to move 3. And this one is going to go kill a Drench.
You have stuff.
What?
You have stuff to do.
I do. You take 3 damage. Okay. Red.
So she's going to recover the 3, spend 1 to walk 3.
That's going to take an action.
Then her second action.
Nope. Did you?
Oh, you're right. I have to.
Yeah, I would have been like, let's do that later, but sure.
I mean, the only other thing I would have done is recovered and then moved the orb.
I know.
But her health is not very good either.
Nobody's health is good.
Yeah.
He discards this, and then he's going to do a basic maneuver. They are going to do a basic maneuver to come here. I'm going to use my inspiration then. I don't know why, because we're going to lose this scenario anyway, but I'm just trying to put my best foot forward. And I still fail.
Best foot. One ugly foot.
And he moves there, and that's the end of his great. Okay, blue.
Blue is me. Extra
You
maneuver. We're not gonna action, and then
heal 2.
we're gonna heal for 2 because we're gonna die next round.
Are you sure you don't want to teleport, instead of healing, you don't want to teleport your Agora crystal 3 spaces?
How do I do that?
By using the scroll of telekinesis that I kept mentioning?
I could teleport that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, I'm not in great
So
shape
in that
either,
case,
but
then I wouldn't heal for 2. I would just throw the crystal out of it.
right. But that's why I was saying somebody needs to kite this, because then the monsters move towards this. It's not in that space.
I understand.
But now,
I mean,
nobody's able to kite. I mean,
Right.
definitely Matajam couldn't, because he was already wounded.
I'm gonna move this to here.
Why?
Because in case I
Oh, why weren't you doing
take
it
1
every
damage. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Okay. This is done.
Oh gosh, this is
We used a lot of stuff for this game.
what? And now Matajam goes.
Matajam, go get in there.
I mean, he is going to die.
Go get in there, guy.
He is going to die. Because he's going to try to move that to try to clear out Granash's space.
Yeah.
So, but he will die.
Yeah. You're not very smart though. Is this a brain check?
No, it's a strength check. So now they all come for him instead of.
That. All right.
Well, I mean, I'd rather clear up this space to do
Yeah.
the thing. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, so I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else he can do. This thing can move here. This thing is useless.
I mean, it's more useful than your trap.
That was just bad placement. Thanks.
No, Greg.
Wow. Wow. All right. Our turn.
That's the end?
Yep.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. It triggers.
This might seem weird. I'm going to use Swift Strike to try to freeze that with Matt.
Well, do this first.
Again?
Yeah, we just did. It was a 5er, and now it's 3, so it's 8.
Ah, fudge. You shuffle these first, right?
Yeah.
The disappearing floor.
What?
The disappearing floor. Some of the tiles turn out to be trapdoors, which all open with a simultaneous whoosh, leaving just emptiness.
Oh, no.
We place a square in all of these spaces.
You
Each ally or enemy in the same place as one moves into the closest empty area. They matter? They don't matter. Because the wind thing is filling in too. So we can't move into these spaces. If we're adjacent to it, you can use a maneuver to close it.
Okay.
And then we remove the top two cards of the phase out.
Why?
Because we do that every time a test triggers. I do want to state that while I was trying to find this card
Yeah.
that we still haven't experienced, I saw a whole lot of, we've tried this scenario so many times and we can't succeed whatsoever. So, yeah.
Cool.
Just this.
So now it's our turn to pick what we're doing.
Well, I already said he was gonna try to shoot something to not die.
Benia's gonna put both of her spark.
Granoff's just gonna extra maneuver so that he can get over there and heal a little. She's gonna sparkly doodly,
Yeah.
and Jonai is gonna get hurt.
Gonna die.
I mean, I think you just gotta recover twice, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's all I got.
Keeping in mind everything's gonna come after him.
Don't we get to pick who it goes after?
No, everything, because if there's a mirror globe that is not in a corner and not locked on the tile, all of the goblins go to it.
All right. In that case,
That's why
I'm going.
That's why I said, that's why I moved him to do this, to clear up this space for Drenoff to do stuff. So, but you don't have a way to, if you are going to try to move,
No, I'm just gonna attack. Because if I could hold that guy.
then he attacks you instead.
Yeah, but he doesn't kill you, right?
I mean, I think if you can, you should try to heal and help with that.
Okay.
I think if you can, you should do it.
Okay.
Because that's the ultimate goal. Matajam's gonna die. It's just a matter of how long before he. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, he can't recover stamina. He's he is what he is.
All right.
All right, you ready?
He doesn't die before the.
Well, let's see what happens. It's the happy.
Hey, it's what we needed.
All right, so shall we have Dranosh go first?
What was it? Red?
What?
Yeah, it's red.
I'm not flipping this. I'm going here. and
Yep.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to recover some health. I'm going to recover some more health. And I'm going to flip. I'm going to try to do some progress on the own. This is going to take forever. It's a good thing I did what I did, because that is 4 stamina. That is 4 out of 18. Nope, 4 out of 20.
4 times 4 plus 4. Yeah.
And we don't have mirror globe in our party journey, so we don't get this with successes. All right, next round.
Red. Vania is going to drop 2 of these and the thing.
So we
Which
shuffle
allows-
that deck and do 2 at random back.
Shuffled into that
We
deck.
shuffle that,
And put 2 on
2 at random get shuffled and so forth. Okay. But make sure you're shuffling upside down.
You picked.
One.
And then this gets moved forward. Well, it wasn't a 2.
What?
I'll still discard it, so I put it face up.
Did we start a timer?
No, this is a new round.
Okay.
This one is triggered.
Because if there was a timer, it wouldn't be in the discard.
No. And then her third action is to spend 1 and run 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's all 3 of her turns.
Okay.
Who is it?
Blue?
Blue.
Oh, no, Matajam with his red first.
Yeah.
Matajam with his red first.
Yep.
So he's going to recover first.
Okay.
Oh, since he's got the extra maneuvers, I'm going to try to do a maneuver to move first. I don't think I'm going to succeed at it. Yes. I don't want it on the symbol because I want the monsters moving away from the other thing.
Before you die, yes.
So, with that said, I'm going to try to maneuver again and move over here. No.
You can only move it
Wait, what
once,
are they
you can
doing?
maneuver.
Hold on, what are they doing? Now I'm going to be smart and pay attention to what they're actually doing. They're going to move 2 spaces, so he's going to get hit where it is.
Yeah.
So I am going to try to move again. But now he doesn't get hit, but they all come towards him.
Yeah.
Kite!
So wait, are they not gonna go for me? Because I'm in the space?
They are going to all move towards me and then hit whatever they can hit.
Ah, I see. Okay. Which is 2 spaces walking and then they hit up to 2
No, just
Once the wing close half high?
it's just melee attack. But the thing is, because I take up 2,
Yeah.
if they were next to me, they would. Yeah, so you can
Good.
safely heal and then move towards that upper right hand corner.
So I'm going to heal for 2 because it's not 3. And then move. Spend 1 to move 1,
There's no reason to do that. You're not going to get there in any less, are you?
2,
Oh,
and then third 1.
so why don't you, for your first move, only move 2 spaces so that you have the extra stamina for that second spot?
But
I'm just.
no, you're right.
Well,
The question is.
do you want to use the inspiration?
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
We're burning all these inspiration gems and we're still going to lose.
Listen, there's a chance.
I know,
There's a chance.
No, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is the last thing we need?
It's the bad. It's this. To be honest. Okay, so you get a trap.
Maybe this is a good thing, but you should probably, while you're doing this, also do that.
Well, then it gets stuck on it, and I can
I
go
know.
move there and leave this here. Yeah.
Yes.
There.
What is this? Fire burst. 1 away. No, it's gonna hurt all the other enemies. Enemies take 3 damage. I have to do 5 lightning, and I'm not fast.
You just have to roll well.
1,
You take
2. 1, 2.
You're still not wounded.
Still not
And
working.
we have to remove the top part of the fade type.
Gonna turn this into that for the thing. This gets put back to shuffled. This gets removed.
And now you can still move again.
No,
Yeah, you have 1 more maneuver.
I heal.
You move, and then you have a maneuver.
Oh, you're right. I'll heal for 3.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Yeah.
All right. So you did that.
That's blue.
That's everybody, right?
But now it's the baddies.
No, yes. So now it's the baddies. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Oh, he can't hit you because you're by yourself.
Oh, yay.
All right. So now we pick what we do
So
on the
now
next turn.
This already got thrown away, so it's just this. And this is the new one, and it's just 1.
Oh,
It's 5.
Because of course it is. Drenosh is going to focus. Matajam is going to focus to try to flip that last one over. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. He needs to recover some stamina first. So yeah, what are you all doing?
I think Vanilla is gonna try to.
No, he's got it. He's got to focus because he has to move fast, or he's going to get hurt.
Get people to slow them down.
I want everybody to focus on getting this cube.
So you're saying you're okay here by yourself?
For now, I think I'm okay there by myself.
Okay, then we're just extra maneuvering.
Yeah.
This whole scenario, I think all I've done is just extra.
Because we just don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
But at least you didn't spend all your inspiration gems.
Not yet.
Ania. Still hoarding.
She's a hoarder. I don't know what you want from her.
Oh my god!
This was not cheating, I swear.
I
I saw
saw
him
me
shuffle. I
shuffling it.
swear I saw it.
Okay, I mean, no, that's great. We might have a chance. There's a small chance. We might have a chance.
Did Greg cheat? I don't know. It looked like he was shuffling for real. I don't know. It didn't look fake.
I shuffled.
All right, let's
Shuffle.
go.
All right, so Matajam is going to go first, if you don't mind. He's going to move 2. He's going to recover 2. They are going to move 2. They're going to recover 2. They're going to recover 2 again. And then they are going to
Make a check.
make a check. Make a check. Make a check. What is it? Right. 1, 2, 3. Ba-ba! Oh, look! Look, it's the snake. Remember at the beginning I was like, we found all 3. So the last one's going to be the last one. And
So you need to move that globe to the snake.
What?
You need to move the globe.
Oh, I should have moved one more to just pop myself over here. Okay. We need to, but also we want to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
We want to let these guys go back.
Yeah.
Okay. Red.
Vania is going to spend 1 and run 1, 2, 3,
We already flipped that.
and then run.
Well, you're going to recover.
No, and then I'm going to run another.
You can't run 3. You can't run 3 because
You're
you
right.
don't have a spell.
All right, calm down. Spend the 3, spend the 1, run over and help with this. And what am I doing?
Rain.
Rain.
Actually, only the 2 of us can do this, I think.
Why?
Because you can only have 2 people on the space.
That's true.
Brings us to 8. 3. No, I don't think we need to do that yet. I think we want to. I don't think we want to spend the gems.
All right, so that's 4 total then.
Push us because we still got a while. Blue.
Blue.
Let's have. We're gonna have Granoff go first
Okay.
because then he's gonna get out of your way.
Okay.
And he's
I
gonna drop
like
the
that.
down. He's gonna hit us.
Yeah.
All right. So first, Granoff is going to recover 1, 2, 3. Then Granoff is going to recover. Oh no, he's only got 2 movements because he focused. So he's going to roll 3. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That brings us up to 13. He's going to drop the crystal in the space, and he's going to, there, not he, there. Gonna move. I don't want to be next. I don't want to be in the way of any wind. Wait, you know what? We're going to lose at the next thing anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Not really.
What?
Not really. It's only going to be 1. And if it's a 1 or
Right, what I mean is like we're not going to, if we reveal the wins, we're going to lose anyway. So I'm going to just move over here just in case we can sort this all out and start getting some.
Yeah. I do have a question.
Yeah.
Could we have been hacking away at that without the crystal?
No, because it says if a hero has an Agora Crystal token and there is 1 spare capacity in this area, do the thing.
Okay. Jonah is going to spend 1 to walk 3. And
Which also means when we complete it, there has to be an empty space there as well for the globe.
gotcha.
So like you can't get 7 successes. Make it 6.
But if I did get 7,
Then we just have to leave it at 1. So
gotcha. That was 1. The second one is going to be to recover for 3.
I think that's how I would.
And my third one is to do this because the check is free. Yep, that's all I got.
That brings us to 16. Lovely. That's everybody, right?
We're gonna have to chain this.
It's never gonna work,
We're
but
gonna have to chain this if you
but
use your movement to move.
everybody
the ball.
did the stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, so these go here. This goes here because it can't land on the square. And it takes the damage, but it heals the damage, but it takes the damage, but it heals the damage. We shuffle this back in. We draw the top part of the deck, and it will be a 5.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, shit. Okay, we got one more
We
turn.
have to chain it.
I mean, I don't.
Somebody
think
has to
it's
do
gonna
the
work
thing.
out, but
Do the check and then move the globe. right? And then somebody else has
Yeah,
to
but
move
you can't
the globe.
spawn the globe if you're in the space of the globe. And you can't move the globe into a space where another person is.
I know, but
Instead-
somebody will go first and move away from it.
Right.
But that means
They
whoever's
can't
making the
push it.
check needs to be able to make
Right.
the check and push and make the check for the globe. Okay, so so I mean, someone should probably focus, right? It's I should probably attempt the things I have
I think
to.
they should. I think Vania focuses and
Yeah,
everybody else moves.
yeah.
But then Vania's going to go last, potentially, because of initiative later.
What do you
Have Jonai channel energy.
and still do the extra move?
Yeah. And then that way, if red comes up, we can manipulate that.
Yes. All right.
If we draw that other wild card again, we didn't. But that would have been nice. Okay, red goes first. So
So it is Vania,
well, remember, the thing is,
and it is
you
Jonah.
have to have an empty space in the space.
Right. Who else is red? Are you red?
So I was going to say Jonai goes first, moves out of the space, and channels Vania. And then Vania can get the thing summoned and start moving.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Jonah goes first.
Yes.
Channels,
I
gives
still don't
it
think you can
to
do it.
Vania,
And moves.
spends 1 and moves 3.
Yeah, but she can't do anything else. So it doesn't matter where she moves.
Well, it does, but we need to chain it.
We can't chain it because this is Jonai's last turn.
This is Jonah.
So it's just a matter of how far we can go.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so I don't need to do this, just move 1 out of the way.
Now Vania goes. Vania uses her.
Well, wait, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, just so that I could. Say I tried
Right.
everything.
Right.
1, 2, 3,
We're
4.
really going to use an inspiration.
Yes.
We already.
What is it?
It's a stonehead apparatus. You get 2 sparks. You can activate teleporters by discarding 2 sparks and then choose 2 teleporters not covered by a teleporter token and place a blue token active side up on them.
Okay.
Globes can't go through teleporters.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let's see first. All right, cool. Wait,
But you still get 2 sparks. Can you get here?
no, I'm
Can you teleport? No. Yeah. I had a teleport thing. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you did.
All right.
I did all my moves.
So now Vania goes.
So now Vania is channeled. Jeez, we're gonna do it. Can we do this?
I don't think there's any way to actually get it there, but
So
we don't have stamina.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of moving,
Yep.
even though you
yep.
wanted to discover this,
Yeah.
we're cheating. We're
Yep,
officially
cheating.
cheating.
She's 5. No, it's not 5.
But also
it's
we
not
used all these
5.
items, so it's okay.
Okay, so I have 5 then.
All right. So now you can use 1 stamina
So now,
to move 3 and roll the thing before you roll the thing to get the 4 successes.
what? Wait, what?
Your first action is to maneuver. You're going to spend 1 stamina to move 3 as
Yeah.
your maneuver. Correct. We're going to do this test. You need 4 successes. This is the one you were going to use the thingy.
The channeling?
This is the one you were going to use the channeling, because if you fail, we're done.
Yeah, this is.
So you're using the channel.
Yes,
So, okay.
because I'm rolling 4.
Okay. I didn't see what you picked up. 1, 2, 3, and you need a stamina for 4. Okay, great. So now you've done this, and we put this mirror globe. Okay, this is gone. And you get to now try to move 3, but you have to do the strength test. Are you going to use an inspiration?
Yes.
We're using it all. We're just trying to make this happen. I think the math does work out.
So then I would want to use 2, not use
Oh, shit.
what? What?
The traps. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, but you can't move 3.
So we can't.
Let's just keep going.
All right.
We're spending it all. 1 stamina is 3, so you can move 1, 2, 3. Then you have still 1 maneuver. So the question is, can you get an extra maneuver in any way, shape, or form? No? What are these other items that you have? It's like this and... No. What is her stuff? Ah, nothing.
How do we get rid of the traps?
You have to use a maneuver. You had to use the maneuver to give yourself the stamina.
No, I didn't use the maneuver to give myself a stamina.
No, you used the maneuver. You used the maneuver to give you the stamina.
Yes.
By 1 action.
This is for...
I just want to do the math and see if we could have. Let's just see if we could have done it without the traps there.
Okay.
We're going to pretend the traps are invisible just for our like sanity.
Gotcha.
How's that?
Gotcha.
Right. So try to move the thing again.
To do this again?
Yeah.
And it's only 2. Because when you channel, it's just for one thing. It's not, yeah. Because for focus, you get it the whole time.
Channel, it's just one thing. You said.
Okay.
Because it says X next to it.
1, 2, 3.
So you would have been able to go 1, 2, but then you can't move it into one of those spaces. But we're just going to pretend, just for the sake of argument, to see if we got it there. Well, actually, no, you can't. You can't move it. But you can move out of that space so he can move into it. So then when Drenosh goes,
Wait, do you have 2? Hold on.
I don't have a way to do an extra action. The question is,
So it was Q, right?
there's no, you have to remove it.
It's a subject vote from
So, but here's the thing, right? So, the question is, could I have got into that space if I held on to this teleportation cube?
Yeah, but you lost for this teleportation too. So the question is, instead of moving it here, can I move it here and then get out of those space?
What does that change?
Well, if you could get to here,
I can't push it
can
through here
you?
because I can't move that. The only thing would have been is if we still had the teleportation cube, then I could have teleported here, used a maneuver to move that.
Because you need one more extra.
I need 1 more extra act.
Oh.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything that we missed that wouldn't be cheating to say we did it. Zero.
The 0 doesn't exist.
I'm moving there and removing that. Just to say we did it. And then Matajam is going to go. Matajam is going to spend 1 to move here. Roll the 2 dice. Spend 2 stamina. And bump this to here. And then for Matajam's second action,
Can they teleport? Oh, hold on.
no. For Matajam's second action, he's going to use the Nala. But could you imagine that like if the Nalum was big enough and strong enough?
Oh, couldn't do it. But that'd be really cute and adorable to like animate the Nalum like picking it over and I just like rolled it.
All right, so we have to go to fail.
So hold on.
No, it's over.
Yeah, it is.
Well, actually, no. Maybe the test of the gods will give us some things back.
Okay.
Ice eyes. Everybody in the way of a thing is going to take 5 damage. They
Okay.
get shuffled back in.
Okay, but question.
It's not air.
It's not asking us to draw another.
No, we have to draw another after that.
Oh, damn. So,
Yep. We tried. There's a guy in the tent. You know, this is our first time losing, and you know what's going to happen.
It hurts so much.
But I'm telling you, what I think is going to happen now, and it's going to end this game for me completely.
Uh-oh.
I bet you this says this is not a fail forward scenario. You have to replay it and reset everything to how it was before.
But you said
And I'm gonna
this
lose my
game
game.
is very much fail forward.
I mean, supposedly, but so there's this game called Fate Forge that is very popular this last year, which is all fail forward. And then I get to a scenario and it says, if you failed this, reset this scenario and do it again until you succeed. And I was like, well, I'm done with this game. So, but let's see if this does that to me or not. Fail. You are surrounded by azure light which takes you outside with a buzz and a flash. Any items you found have been left behind and you find yourself back in Slugvale where Llewellyn's now waiting for you. Well, the omnipotent millstone, do you have it? You tell him you failed. I thought the test might be too much for you, but worry not, I will teach you parasites the meaning of hard work. Despite his harsh words, he heals your wounds and lets you recuperate for the night before sending you back to the teleporter, this time with 2 potions of your choice to help you. Place all items you found in the scenario back in the archive, gain 2 potions of your choice, discard all injuries and heal, reset the scenario and play again. So, you have 2 choices. The first choice is we pretend we had that one extra action and we read the win outcome and just like mitigate what we would have won and like lower it to continue on. Or 2,
Greg's about to table flip right now.
like I'm not gonna do it.
No, I understand.
Because I have too many games to replay.
That should not be the reason why you're not redoing it, but
What?
I understand.
What do you mean that should not be the reason?
I got more shit that
Well, like
I
like it's.
I mean, as mistakes, I don't think we made a lot of mistakes.
we made a few.
Not
we
doing
cheated-
these
we
checks.
cheated a few
I
things.
want to see.
We cheated a few things in our
But doing
favor.
these would have given us the sparks, which
Which would have done something with this thing that we didn't get to do. But also, like, we're not good at those mind tests at 5.
yeah, I'm like these
You know?
these sparks. You have to
These
acquire
tests
them and then
are
run all the
horrible.
way to wherever this gets found to just mitigate that.
And we
that
did so
thing.
much cheating too in
No,
our
we
favor.
didn't.
and still
No, we
fixed-
didn't.
Well,
No.
retconning.
I don't think we did. The last we ended pretty badly. Yes, retcon, but
But that's a choice. I know you hate that I'm saying that, but like, please do understand. Like, there's a lot of.
I understand.
So
Had
I,
we not drawn the trap door, what else would have happened? Each person would have, see, this would have been nice. Breath of fire would have first. But even like we could have survived 5 health damage. So it was literally just the trapdoor one that really screwed us. The disappearing pool. So I mean, as jerky as it sounds, I think we're gonna cheat and say that we did
I'm okay
get
with
it
cheating, but if we
there.
didn't cheat, I would be.
Because it means that it all came down to the disappearing floor. Because we were able to like brain this movement to chain the ball all the way over.
Yeah. I mean, just to explain a little bit more about fail forward and like why this frustrates me.
Uh-huh.
If that text said restart the scenario again, if you fail, then go to outcome fail 2 instead of outcome fail 1, meaning there was a different thing, fine. But we could do this 15 times.
I don't know, maybe.
We could do this 15 times. We could keep drawing ice breath, die. Like, it's.
The fact that we survived the ice breath, we survived you draw 2 cards instead of 1. And in the beginning, we were making these checks were 4. There was like once that I messed up.
It
that I
was
shouldn't-
and like the thing is like we have no way of predicting what these are. It could always be the last one is the one. We don't know which of these locations are going to give us which of these things.
True.
Like,
I thought we made a very valiant effort, and I think it's worth us saying that we're just gonna cheat and move forward.
right, okay, we're cheating and moving forward. Outcome 1, scenario success. But what I'll do is I'll say we don't get any achievement points.
Spent all of our achievements.
Right, but like we wouldn't get the reward one.
Okay. But technically, if we did play this over, we would have, yeah, okay.
No, because if we played this,
Because then technically, whatever achievement gems we had to go into the next scenario. So then if we depleted all those,
I want to point out, if we played
What
this
if it
over,
works?
all of the items that we used that were once per game, we wouldn't have them.
yeah.
So those scrolls, the potions, all of that stuff is gone.
Okay. All right, I agree with this.
Okay.
I don't.
Fail forward, not took it. All right, outcome 1. Well, at least it didn't say go back and do scenario 13 again. But
You messed up. Go do it again.
All right. Outcome 1, scenario success. As you place the last mirror globe on a runic plate.
Because the little dude just like kicked it over, okay? Okay.
I think that was a good retcon. Anyway, it sticks in place. It turns, so for the record, like if I was a popular YouTuber, which I'm not,
Yeah.
like the amount of comments that would come into this about us not redoing the scenario would be obscene.
Well, then I would invite your users to play this game and tell me how they did.
I mean, I would invite.
Tell me in the chat.
No, I would say, hey,
comments
below.
below.
Tell you what, if you give me the amount of money I spent on this thing, then I'll redo the scenario. How's that?
That's a bit strange. You're asking
Fair.
for money from strangers online.
Isn't that what everybody does?
That's exactly what our lives are now.
Okay, great. And online advertising. That's what I do for work. Okay, anyway. Outcome 1, scenario success. As you place, we place the last mirror globe on the runic plate. It sticks in place and turns on an unseen mechanism. The floor beneath you, with all the frickin' trapdoors, begins to resound like an enormous bell. One by one, the globes join in chorus, and soon the entire building is resonating. I can't. Before I even read the next paragraph, I spent so much time trying to find this card that we never used either.
But in what world would it have existed? None of these have triggered it.
That one.
Oh, it would have?
Yeah, this is supposed to say 6.
So what is it? Flip it over.
It's the other robot. It's an ally.
What would it have done? It can't even move the globe.
It would have
done nothing. It was useless.
It would have done almost nothing, and then the next time that flipped, it would have turned fake.
Okay, maybe not. It pushes things.
No, but the next time the Test of Gods came up, it would have flipped back down, and it wouldn't have moved over.
Oh. Well, that was useless.
Anyway, all right. Your nose tingles and your teeth chatter. The golems stop their movement, and you have to shield your eyes from a flash of light. With a thunderous crack, the globes open and unfold like flowers. Each has their own precious fruit, a magical treasure well worth your troubles. There is an unassuming stone ring, which must be what the council wants, and a beautiful magic amulet. But most of all, the blue orb of power draws your attention. Finally, you have discovered it. As you grab the valuables, a voice booms in your heads. The fate of Agemonia is in your hands. Done. You recognize the voice of Aeon, who has spoken through the stoneheads before. You must become a keeper of the breach and protect all living things from the corrupting power of Aox. But beware, he is coming. He was once the mightiest of the keepers, but has been corrupted by Aox. You must light the beacon before it is too late. We need to get item cards 106 and 140 out of the big box. So 106 and 140.
I'm gonna get that.
106, 140. You grab the valuables and take one final look around the now silent hall. The stone heads are smiling, or is it just a trick of the light? Hard to say, as you are surrounded by azure light and a buzzing noise.
106 and what?
140. Then, with a flash, you find yourselves back in Slugvale, where Swillen is now waiting for you. Fuck Swillen. I was afraid the test would be too much for you, he says wryly. It was. You show him the stone ring, and his gills flap in excitement. The omnipotent millstone, he gasps. You found it. I always assumed the chest of the gods would be more of a challenge. It was. But no matter, we will deliver it to Esselo. Then you can thank her for giving you a job and meaning, and she will show you that hard work and genius is justly rewarded. You return to your boat and make your way back to the Madark Sea. Okay, so here are our items. We got the Orb of Aeon, which makes us immune to Scully thing. I don't know what Scully thing is, but sure. I don't know. And we got the Whisper of Aeon, which lets us convert one spent stamina to one spent damage and vice versa. Do you mind if Tanash takes that?
Yeah, I already have it.
Something like it. But I don't know what we want to do with this thing, the immune to... I don't remember what Scully does. Whatever skull, I don't know what it does.
Can you take it?
Because you're busy with dogs. You're busy with my dog. Okay.
Sure. He's like a baby.
He's really not. He's an evil dog. This one is your next action roll. You get -1 red thing.
So it should be Matajam, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I do.
Because he's our main damage dealer when we do that. All right. Conclusion. From Madark Seat, you continue with a trade caravan to Roomdale and enter the Tower of the White Serpent. You are served wine and cakes as you wait for Esla to see. Now I have Ren stuck in it.
Ren?
Where they're like wine and cheese.
I've never seen Ren.
Heaven protect. There's a taped recording of the Broadway production's final cast that is actually pretty well done. That is worth watching.
I never saw Ren because all of my high school friends literally ran away from me to go watch it, and it's a trauma trigger.
I saw it 68 times, and it's part of our coming out story.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Aww.
Anyway, Heaven protect, she says as she walks into the room, followed by several other warlocks. She takes a quick look at Selwyn and you. I found the omnipotent millstone and another magic too. The stars shine upon the Council of Eight today. Toby's so jealous. Toby's my other
He
dog.
would never let me do this. He would never.
No, he doesn't like being held like that, but he likes affection. You present the stone ring to her. She takes it greedily and looks at it, although it seems insignificant to you compared to the more fabulous artifacts you have seen. Aye, she says, her eyes gleaming. Aye, aye. With this we will be able to, Suellen coughs pointedly, and Esselin stops talking. Indeed, she says to Suellen. We will speak later. But for now, well done, Suellen, warlock of the Second Circle. I knew my trust in you was not misplaced. Suellen nods, his face a unique mix of arrogance and gratitude. Yeah, but he's thanking him, not us.
Rude.
And as for you, says Esselin, you have more than proven yourselves to be friends of the council. I trust these rewards will be of some use in tumultuous times ahead. Before you have time to ask her what she means, she is surrounded by warlocks wishing to examine the ring, and you are escorted out with your rewards. Each hero gets 10 stars.
But we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing achievements. We're getting
So you get stars.
we get 10 stars. That's Gizmo. So we get 10 stars each.
Okay.
We get 1 reputation with the Council of Eight.
Sorry. And another. Council of 8?
Yeah.
Do we care
Yeah.
about the council?
Well, we can get a thing, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I guess we do care. Oh, but we also
But
care.
that's your job.
This order.
For each spark token your hero has, get a spark token. We're not going to do that. Do we have Council Amulet in our party journal?
This
Probably.
tree is the story.
Yeah, at the beginning of our next city phase, you're going to write it down and remember that. That's your job. Not my job.
What did we just do?
Council of Eight reputation. We're going to write Council of Eight reputation at the start of the next section, someplace where you will not forget it.
I know, but what scenario did we do?
It doesn't matter.
14? Yeah, I have to do the check.
Oh, yeah, 14.
14.
Tell me when you're ready for me to continue.
Uh, I believe.
You're not going to forget that.
I'm gonna forget.
You're going to write an alert in your phone, whatever you need to do.
Normally I take pictures of everything, but
Do what you need
we're
to
not
do.
doing that.
Do what you need
Because
to do.
Greg needs to remember, and I need to remember.
I don't need to remember anything. Ready?
Yep.
Do we have the council amulet written in our party journal?
Council amulet. Yes, we do.
A little souvenir. As you are being escorted out, you remember you found the corpse with the golden rings of the Council of Eight. You present those to the warlocks too. Aye, says Esselin as she looks over and sees the rings. My predecessor sent a warlock of the Third Circle to Slugvale decades ago. These were the signs of her status in our order and are now returned to their home. We will send a party to gather her remains so they can be buried, and we will send word to her descendants. Please, accept this token of our gratitude. Cross out Council Amulet and gain a runic quartz token, which is a circle and like a bluish gem. Or maybe it's an oval in a middle.
What? Is it this thing?
That looks like it's me. Yes, sure. That's for Vania. We know she likes that stuff.
She likes stuff. Wait, is this real?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it's me. Doesn't it look like it's you? I don't know. Does it have something on the other side? No. Okay, great. So we're not giving ourselves achievements. That is our punishment, but I'm going to read all of these things. Ready? If we flipped all 4 of the things we need, but no more than 2 of the things we don't need, we get an achievement. Like that's
We
out of
flipped everything.
no, that's out of our control. Like that's
Exactly.
cheap. That's cheap. Too. If there's 4 teleporters on the map, you get 1. If there's still 5 fate cards remaining in the fate deck, you get 1. If you cause an arcane golem to get held at least twice, that individual gets 1. If you still have a spark, you get 1. If you didn't suffer any damage at all, you get 1.
What? How? But how?
I mean,
Please.
I don't want to explain. I'm just angry, and
Explain.
no, I'm angry. I'm angry. I don't like that. I don't like this one. This pitch. I like the time warp card for entertainment
Yes.
purposes, but it's also like you can't. How do you win with that card?
Well, Greg, in life, you realize sometimes there is no winning.
You know,
And that's the real lesson here, Greg.
this just turned into a PBS show.
Wow.
See, now, the thing for me is, like, if I play a campaign game of anything, I want to constantly be moving forward. So anytime I get told to redo something, I get annoyed. Part of why why don't you just restart your whole 50-hour campaign thing for Aeon Trespass makes me want to rip my eyeball.
All you have in life is time.
Not true. But for me, like if I'm playing a game that takes like less than 2 hours for the game, period, then I'm fine with losing. Like when we play Unstoppable and we lose. When we play Call of Cthulhu, Definitely Die, and we lose. Because it's a one-shot. I am fine with losing. When it comes to a campaign game, punish me for failing? Sure. Don't tell me I have to. Especially not when there's 36 scenarios, 36 game sessions.
I mean, you really, okay, but I hear you, but as a person who plays a lot of dumb games like Call of Duty, dumb game, I've probably put in a million games doing the same thing. It's literally just shooting people and then.
But do you also have to
shooting
spend
people.
30 to 40 minutes setting it up?
This setup.
And then 30 to 40 minutes putting it
That's
away?
true.
And did Call of Duty cost you $280?
$50.
Right. So you see,
Well, I mean, it could
but you
yeah.
see the difference. Like
Yeah.
there's a
But Call of Duty is mindless fun. This actually requires a lot of braining, so it's a lot of like input putting in, all for it to be, oh, you failed, do it over. I'm like, oof, big oof.
Now, all of that said, I fully understand there are people who find games like this too easy and enjoy failing and needing to redo it and relearn it. That's okay. That's great for them. I also fully understand that if I didn't have this giant wall of stuff behind me and I bought one game a year, we'd be okay with redoing it because it's what we do. But for me, myself, this is something that I fight with a lot of people about, so that's why I'm like going with them. But anyway, yes.
I feel like because we were literally one movement away.
It was literally one action
because
away.
of, but not
But also
really.
they cheated a lot.
It was by the test of gods that it was. I mean, it is what it is. It's in the name. It's a test, and we failed the test. But we're gonna just cheat. It's fine. But here, you got. We use them. I use them as one item.
I do want to point out that at some point in time, not tonight because it takes over 3 hours, you need to play My Father's Work. It's so
3 hours?
yeah. But it goes so fast.
That sounds like 3 hours of sleep that I require.
No, like literally, like it goes so fast. But all right, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, maybe you won't like this one because this was some drama.
Because we're cheating scumbags, but it's fine.
But most importantly, don't forget
to keep your health bars Full.
Yes.
I was gonna say illuminated, but
You almost got it. It was great. Okay.
with confidence next time. With confidence.
Well, you were closer. Have a great night.
But